LFC 20, A Midsummer Night's Dream. MMA like you have never seen it before.
I'm very disappointed that I'm not getting a title fight at this show because I am good enough to get the title, and this is what the league knows, and them not giving me the title fight is something that is really bugging me because honestly there's no point in keep on fighting and getting all these wins when I'm not getting a title for it. Yes, I believe Feather is worried about fighting me because I have technique. Obviously everyone feels that she is better and she's the one who deserves a title, and that's not true. That's me. In practices and things like that, my skill is being shown. Technique, it's all about technique. I honestly have no idea why Michelle did not give me a title fight.
And our semi-main event is going to be two lovely ladies. It's going to be main event Morgan taking on Holly, the Lotus May. And this is going to be really a classic because you got two superb conditioned fighters.
Yeah, as you see Morgan there, I think she is the hometown girl, a Las Vegas native, a veteran of the sport, fought at Lingerie Fighting Championships, won, brings a 7-fight winning streak into the cage tonight. Her last fight was a bit bizarre. It was a disqualification victory at LFC 19 when her opponent refused to get out of the dressing room. Now she wants to get in there and show her skills again.
And she'll be taking on Holly, the Lotus May, a very, very superbly conditioned. She got into it, but to avenge her sister's loss, and she's been fighting ever since.
Yeah, Holly May, I think this fight between her and Morgan could be the fight of the night. Both very quick, very skilled. Holly May, interesting, she really built her career in Asia and South America and just made her way over to the Lingerie Fighting Championships at the last event, LFC 19, where she suffered a loss to Feather Haddon in her promotional debut. Now she's got to come back and prove that, hey, listen, yes, I was able to accomplish success on the international stage, but I can do it right here in the biggest stage of all in Las Vegas.
Well, being in the main event or the semi-event, I go in the end or last. For me, I can't speak for anyone else, but as far as, you know, Holly goes, I'd rather fight in the end. Gives me time to sit down and, you know, just watch all the other events before mine.
And we are going to have a heck of a night. And now let's go to our ring announcer, Mike Adams, to introduce our lovely ladies, and these are going to be our ladies right there.
Yeah, I actually don't like to go first because it's you've got to be in the zone, in the mode, and once it's like, okay, start, go.
You'll see the kickboxing skills right away. She was unsuccessful in her LSC debut at LSC 19, now looking to pick up her first victory.
And she's just a delight. Her mother and father are here from Orlando, Florida.
My mom is my biggest fan, and she's so proud of me, and my dad as well. He's a Marine.
Tough guy. He said he went to the Marines to play some football and also play second base. Somehow he ended up fighting more.
Incredible. That would explain a lot about the way she says she lives her life. That's the 4 Ds: discipline, desire, dedication, and dependability. And when you talk about her father's background, that explains a lot of it.
And you can see a tattoo on her left side. It's all about being in the moment. And to me, sports, that's what sports is all about. You got to be in the moment. If you dwell on the past, it's just going to depress you. If you dwell on the future, it's going to make you tense. Be in the present, be in the moment.
Well, Chelsea has a great background in dance. She's danced for a number of top acts, and I think that agility and that flexibility is something that we can use within this league. She is not the strongest girl. She throws punches like you wouldn't believe, but you know, they're not the hardest punches in the world. So being able to utilize her other talents and her other abilities in the cage is going to be very useful for her.
And now, making her way to the cage with head coach Mike Modis of the black team. A big round of applause for Lauren Erickson.
Yeah, Lauren Erickson here. Again, looking to pick up her first victory. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A blonde who wanted to join the LFC a long time ago, but she was turned down by the former president, didn't get to come in until LFC 19. Known as the Animal, I think that explains it all. She's a brawler by trade, so whereas her opponent's going to be a little bit more of a technical striker, Erickson is going to probably come in here and just look to mix it up and make it an ugly fight.
You know, Lauren's one of those girls, she looks out of place on Mike's team. I'm going to be honest with you. She'd look a lot better on my team. I think she'd look better in pink gloves, and I think the crowd would like her a lot better too.
Lauren the Animal Erickson, wow. You couldn't ask for a better name for a better fighter. Lauren reminds me of Supergirl. The girl breaks necks just walking down the street. I mean, that's how incredible she is. She's as beautiful as she is deadly.
And now introducing with the pink team. She's 5'3", weighed in 108 pounds. Her background's in Muay Thai, and she calls Orlando Chelsea Feisty Fists London. And now representing the black team, she's 5'4", weighed in 135 pounds, and she calls Philadelphia, Pennsylvania her home. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren, the Animal Erickson.
I think Lauren has a little bit of attitude to her. I think that's why I like her. She's feisty like me.
The match between Chelsea and Lauren, I think that was really good. They both are very feisty.
Your judges, Mike Kahn, Bill Ledecker, and Mike Martin. And this fight under the auspices of the Nevada Lingerie Athletic Commission. And this is Ms. Lizzie Hunter, the commissioner. We are ready for round number 1.
What a great way to start the event off. So much energy and so much physicality from two girls that you really wouldn't expect it from.
Oh, fantastic takedown there from Erickson. Beautiful outside trip.
And now they're going down. And again, a lot of these girls, John, very adept on the ground fighting and striking the body right off the bat, trying to work that body. Look at the way she works those kicks.
Fantastic spinning elbow there from Chelsea London. But now back on her back, you see the strength advantage that Erickson brings to the table. Erickson's just muscling her way to top position.
And you know, John, one of the things that the part here, as far as when they get down on the ground, really important as far as, you know, the leverage that they end up getting. And then these girls are getting very adept at establishing that good leverage when they get down.
You could tell they were nervous. They really, really rushed through their fight. You could tell they got tired easily and they had to recover from being tired. I feel like their fight set the tone for sure. It helped us to realize what we needed to not do.
Beautiful grappling exchanges for two women that are known to strike. Are very impressed with Lauren Erickson's grappling right now.
Now, I thought London was in trouble, and she throws her down, slams her down there, and again. And that's a lot of weight.
To the armbar.
She's got the tap. She's got it, and that's it.
Wow.
What a move right there by Chelsea London.
Erickson saying she didn't tap, complaining that she didn't tap.
Wow, you're gonna just blame that on that? Like, no, it was a fair fight. You couldn't get up, you were down.
You know, Lauren, last time she almost ripped my poor girl's arm off, and this time almost had her own arm ripped off, so fair's fair, right?
At 212 of round number 1, your winner by way of submission armbar from Orlando, Florida, Chelsea Fighting
And there you have your winner, Chelsea London.
The only thing I can say about their fight, it just happened so quick. You know, you blinked and it was done.
Text knockout to 25283 for 30 finasteride pills.
Hey, it's okay. Calm down. You can't let what others say bring you down. Yeah, because it's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. And the day's gonna come when you get bigger and you show them who's boss. Until then, hang in there. You got this, little buddy.
Text knockout to 25283 for 4 free genuine ED pills.
And now introducing first, representing the pink team. She's 5'7", weighed in 141 pounds. She's from Damascus, Syria. Ladies and gentlemen, Sheila Crash Cardinal. And now introducing, representing the black team. She's 5'4", weighed in 118 pounds, and has a background in wrestling. She calls Los Angeles, California her home. Ladies and gentlemen, Shelley Aphrodite.
not too worried about Crash Cardinal. She's great. I mean, like, the thing about Crash is that she loves to cause pain. She's in there to win the fight however she can.
Are you ready?
You can see Shelly De Silva scaling the caves during the introductions.
I was impressed with that vertical. Great vertical. So we're ready for these two ladies again. The very first foreign-born fighter in LFC history, and that's...
And you can see right away going to her wrestling technique, but Shelly De Silva does a fantastic job of trying to grab that guillotine choke as she falls her back. She is in full guard there.
Trying to get, hopefully, to about a 70-degree angle, trying to move herself around there.
She's got a good grip around the neck right now.
Oh, that fight was ugly. They were pulling each other's hair, and even after the fight was done, it was ugly.
Beautiful toss. Doesn't follow up, but those hurt.
Just got to tuck in some of the costume back in.
We had a few wardrobe malfunctions. Definitely, that was one that was very obvious.
We thought that was quite hilarious. We made a drinking game upstairs with our sports drinks. You know, every time that we saw a nipple by accident, it was a take a shot, you know?
Yeah, wardrobe malfunctions, especially in lingerie, is definitely happens a lot. You know, you just hope it doesn't. You make sure everything's tight. I mean, I wear extra thongs on my bottom. I just wear extra.
I've got 4 pair on right now.
Yeah, I have 3. I'm not gonna lie, I have 3. And I have pasties, heart pasties underneath just in case. Her boobs are just so big, so poor thing, like, I mean, it's hard to keep them covered.
Cardinal trying to go and hit that soft spot of the thigh of De Silva. Silva's just relentless on that leg right there, John.
Yeah, right now not getting any pressure on it. Still in trouble though. Oh, beautiful spin.
But she hasn't been able to. Now she's gonna try to work the leg.
Yep. She's stacking up on that left leg. She's got her knee past the legs. Now it's going to be very difficult for De Silva to get any pressure on it.
This is an amazing demonstration of flexibility. Look at this.
To heck with the submission, just pounding away from the top. Another fantastic round. Oh, it's still cranking on the leg. Won't let go of it.
2 rounds are in the books.
Wow. De Silva kicks off as she gets up. She is refusing to quit. The bell really means absolutely nothing to Shelly De Silva.
And look, she's gonna go. Oh, no, wait. Oh my goodness, she was gonna go take the bench and go over there. Boy, there's some bad blood here.
Fighters not taking advantage of their 60-second rest period here. They want to keep going.
Michael, oh my goodness, now they're coming back.
Whoa!
When Crash grabbed the chair and went after Shelly, I was admittedly, I was surprised, but, you know, I don't blame her.
I think it's disrespectful to the sport of MMA to have that kind of atmosphere. So for me personally, I wasn't comfortable.
Look at that look. Look at that look by the part of both of them.
Silva runs in right away.
Wants to take it back down to the ground, try to grab that leg. They demonstrated tremendous flexibility in that last round to be able to go ahead and get out of that.
A very non-traditional approach to knee bar there, but the way she rolled.
I am amazed that what they wear stays on. I really am.
Well, that's good. My kids weren't here when the boobs were all popping out.
But you can see right away, De Silva again looking to attack the leg.
De Silva, she worked so hard on that left leg.
Just not going to be able to get it. Final seconds of the third and final round. Cardinal just punching away at the end. Spirited fight there. A lot of back and forth action. I'll tell you what, it's going to be interesting to see the way the judges have this. As you see, both women are just absolutely exhausted.
I'd like to see her finish quicker, to get that killer instinct out, put them on the mat and finish them, because you never know what can happen in a full 3 rounds.
All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27. Your winner by unanimous decision from Damascus, Syria, Sheila Crash Cardinal.
Well, let that be a lesson to De Silva. You gotta be on top. You can't be at the bottom and expect to go ahead and win a fight. She appeared to be comfortable fighting from that spot, John, but that is not something. And they're still going at it. They're still going at it. De Silva's still not convinced, and she wants some more.
Incredible. It's that going in, just the feistiness of De Silva, the fire, the temper, the attitude, and it's still on full display.
I think Shelly was completely unsportsmanlike, and I have no doubt in my mind that Modest had something to do with that. And, that's just the way he is. He doesn't have control of the girls, he doesn't have control of himself, so.
There's carnage everywhere.
Boy, there is bad blood.
Oh my God!
Between these two ladies.
That was the fight of the night.
From Damascus.
That was it. That won it. Great. That was great.
You good? Okay, cool. You worried me just a little.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Is this hard to breathe up there?
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
So it's even here.
I'm gonna get the other girl.
Yeah.
Text knockout to 25283 for 30 finasteride pills. Text knockout to 25283 for 20 generic Viagra pills for $29.
Man, I'm ready for this to be over with. People don't realize that, it's such a long day between meet and greets, media, interviews, makeup, hair, things you have to do to get to the actual fight itself.
Now making her way to the cage, representing the pink team, Holly May.
An interesting night for Holly Mayer. Certainly a skilled fighter. You see her record of 15-3, but she built that career up in Asia and South America. So a little bit of lesser circuits, to be honest with you.
Holly May from San Diego, California, a Muay Thai expert.
Holly May is a tough one. She came in really strong. I had really high hopes for her in LFC 19, facing Feather Haddon. She had a chance to bring the belt home. Got handled in the first round.
She's got to prove tonight that she's the real deal, that she's capable of competing at this level, and I think that's going to be her mission tonight.
Now representing the black team, Maine Morgan.
And here from Santa Monica, California, her parents were both track and field athletes, so that's where she got the athletic skills. She too enjoyed track and field, but you just don't see that much track and field these days, and she got into the fighting.
Yeah, Morgan also was a go-go dancer here in Las Vegas, so certainly a veteran of the sport. She fought in the very first event, Lingerie Fighting Championships 1.
I really like Maine. I don't know, I find her so beautiful and mesmerizing, so I really wanted to watch her fight.
Maine Morgan, I was really excited to get a chance at because we didn't even get a chance to fight her at LFC 19. My fighter refused to come out of the dressing room.
At LFC 19, I was supposed to fight Samia, which is ridiculous because there's no comparison between me and her. I would have beat her ass. She didn't come out. I didn't get to fight.
It's embarrassing enough for me to lose a fight, but to have a fighter not even show up, it just looks really poorly on me.
And now Samia is the makeup artist. The only way that girl was ever gonna touch my face is as a makeup artist.
This was our chance to finally get a chance at Maine to really show her that she's not the main event. It's a clever name, but it's just a name.
I'm pissed off about not being able to fight for the championship.
Well, Maine's not getting a title shot because it's just not time yet. Feather's got that belt. Feather is the champ right now. So Maine needs to understand that she's got to come up. Don't worry, Maine. We are grooming you for the opportunity.
I don't mind the new rule of no stand-up strikes to the face because that's an advantage for me.
She doesn't seem that upset about the rule change. She can beat you a million different ways.
I'm a well-rounded fighter. I can fight on the ground. I can fight standing up. I can fight on my head.
You can see both these athletes incredibly conditioned. I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
Well, let's go. I can hardly wait, so let's go to Mike Adams with the official introduction.
One thing about my team, we don't really have anyone with a real nasty side. So I'd love to have someone that has that brings that to the cage every time. You know, the only person I see on Modest's team that might fit that is Maine. You know, Maine has come in and she's shown some real disdain for her opponents, some real disdain for the league in some senses. And you know, the other person I'd like to poach, of course, is Lauren, but that's just because she's too pretty to be on Modest's team.
She's 5'2", weighed in 115 pounds, with a background in Muay Thai. Ladies and gentlemen, from San Diego, California, Holly, the Lotus May. And now representing the black team. She's 5'3", weighed in 113 pounds. She hails from Las Vegas, Nevada. Ladies and gentlemen, Maine, the main event, Morgan. And now with instruction, Aruba.
All right, I want a clean and fair fight. Touch gloves and go back to your corner.
Our semi-main event of the evening, Holly May, dressed in red. Main event Morgan in all black. And these are two very quick ladies, so don't blink. Holly May, who's just, this is where I get out my aggression. It's a stress reliever. She says she feels nothing in that ring. Starts out by kicking and working her legs.
See that Muay Thai right away. Oh, but a nice little arm drag to the floor there. Morgan right back up.
Good defensive move by Morgan.
Yep, good work there from Morgan. Taking to the floor on the arm drag, got right back up, was able to get herself to top position.
Morgan takes great pride in describing herself as well-rounded, loves Ronda Rousey. Says she's doing so much for us and paving the way for us, and I think not just women, men as well.
Absolutely. Morgan doing a good job here, working from her opponent's guard, just grinding away. May, a Muay Thai specialist, certainly well-rounded at this point in her career, but not necessarily going to be very comfortable on her back.
But she's a tremendous athlete, played everything. Basketball, volleyball, badminton.
Yeah, May does a good job of working back to her feet. Now it's a stand-up game. You can see Morgan getting inside, and I think wisely so. Doesn't necessarily want to play around with the Muay Thai. Oh, man, look at the beautiful inside trip there, and straight to mount.
Morgan staying on top right there and has a good position right there.
Yeah, May holding tight underneath. You can see the right arm around the neck, just trying to keep things close as she looks to move out of this position and does sweep to the top. Nice work there.
Good reversal. Holly May executing that reversal perfectly.
Now Holly May in half mount there. Morgan underneath does have the one leg inside.
Holly May in red finds herself on top.
Morgan teasing a little bit there like she might move to the leg, doesn't. May doing a good job of tying up the wrists.
And Morgan's doing a good job keeping that leg up too. That does not allow May to go ahead and get any kind of additional leverage right there.
Yeah,
and good reversal.
Another good reversal. Yeah, it's really been high-level ground game, Benny, so far. Just the little intricacies of the positioning.
And I said they were quick, and they have excellent leverage, and boy, they executed.
Morgan now on top trying to grind away, but Holly May being very, very busy from her back.
Using her legs beautifully.
Morgan turning to that leg, attacking the left leg.
She's got that knee, she's got the knee.
Looking for the knee bar.
Oh, I think she's got that. Oh, my goodness. You know, Holly May was doing so well, but Morgan, relentless. She focused and she just honed in on that ankle by way of the knee, and she got it.
And you can see she's in a lot of pain there as Holly May. She's a little bit slow to get back to her feet. Maine Morgan did a fantastic job of kind of surviving the Muay Thai techniques and turning to that leg. And, you know, Benny, we've seen a lot of leg lock attempts tonight, but not many people have been able to finish them. Main event Morgan, she got into that position. She knew exactly what to do.
I was disappointed. You know, she caught me sleeping and she got my leg. I had no choice but to tap.
Unfortunately, Holly didn't come out as strong as I had hoped.
You know, at the end of the day, there's no one else to blame but myself. I'm the one that's fighting, you know, can't blame the coach.
So now let's go get the official time from Mike Adams.
At 2:38 of round number one, your winner by submission from Las Vegas, Nevada, Maine, the main event, Morgan.
You know, that's the thing about records. You know, it depends on the competition you're facing. And, you know, Holly may not have been facing as tough competition as she faces now in the LFC.
I thought I had her. It was a good fight, but unfortunately, I lost.
But, you know, 0-2 is a tough start.
This is it. Let's get this show on the road. Today is a day for everybody to know that I'm fight. Gonna kick some. Oh, gonna get some. Gonna kick some.